Well, hello, Garden City and all our neighbors around in the surrounding communities. Welcome to episode number 577. Getting closer and closer to that 600 goal. It is the Garden City Community Chat Show. It's Thursday, May 19th, 2022. We're so happy that you could be with us tonight. We hope that you're all safe and doing well. I am your host, Kerry. Also joining me tonight are my co-hosts, Garden City's very own meteorologist, Dr. Tom Iwinski. Tom, how you doing?
Doing well. I got the thermostat away from Richard, but I think I can't find it. So I think he has it again. So I think that we might get a little warmer again.
Yeah, I think so. Darn Richard. Also, former Garden City councilman and the current president of the Garden City Kiwanis, Mr. Mike Jones. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing excellent, Kerry, but I'm getting better. Thank you.
Awesome. So tonight, with summer vacation around the corner and with the COVID numbers starting to tick up again, we thought it would be a great idea to have our good friend Jerry Thorne back from Animal Travel. He'll be here shortly to give us some tips on do's and don'ts and having the safest vacation that you can have. He also has plenty of trips available, and one lucky listener is going to win a free trip to Arts, Beats, and Eats on Memorial Day, so it should be a fun show. But before we get to Jerry, meteorologist Dr. Tom will be here with the latest weather forecast for you. And then a little later, Mike, you're going to close out the show with some community announcements, correct?
Correct.
You're all going to want to listen to that. So grab your favorite beverage or snack, and we hope that you'll join us for the next hour or so. It looks like another good one for you. Just a quick reminder to mark your calendars for these upcoming shows. Next week on May 26th, Kim Pianco from American Therapy Centers in Westland will be here. I've actually been going to her for pulmonary rehab. I feel great, and her staff does a wonderful job. She'll be here to talk about what they have to offer and even some employment opportunities as well. And then on June 2nd, we have Jody White, who is running for the 5th District State Senate seat, which does include Garden City. And on June 9th, we have Brandy Overholt and Sue Cabello from the Public Service Credit Union in Garden City. That's right next to Planet Fitness there. Brandy is the branch manager and Susan is in commercial lending. And then on June 16th, we have councilman and mayoral candidate Mark Jacobs on the show. I'm also working to get all council candidates scheduled as well. So just waiting to hear back from them. We hope to get them on June 30th. So stay tuned for that. So get those calendars marked, and we hope that you'll be able to join us. First, I just wanted to mention that there was some sad news in Garden City. I don't know if you've heard about it. The shooting at Maplewood and Middle Belt near the sports venue. I don't know a lot about it, but they're investigating it. And I guess there was also a fire and an accident. So until we know more about what happened, we're not going to comment too much on it. But they are asking you to avoid the area of Middle Belt and Maplewood. So our prayers go out to whoever is injured, that's for sure. Now tonight, if you have any questions or comments for our guests or any of us, and you're watching us live on Facebook or YouTube, please go ahead and put them in the comment section. You can also text your questions to 734-788-9319. We also want to take a minute to say thank you to all of you who listen and support us every Thursday night, not only from our hometown of Garden City, but several of our surrounding communities as well. We really appreciate your support, and we'll always continue to promote our community and yours. Remember, if your community or organization has any events or announcements that you would like to get out to our listeners, what should they do, Mike?
Email us?
Yeah, be sure to email the details to us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com or message us on Facebook at facebook.com/gcchat. And Mike will be more than happy to pass that information along for you.
Yep.
All right. We have several people in there tonight. We have Sandy Abraham. Hello. Barbara Ball, Patty Fix, Kathy Ward, our number one fan. Kim Pianco. Hi, Kim. How are you? She's going to be on next week. Darlene Jablonski, the president of the school board, Nancy Jones Bloom. And let's see, Derek Parton. How you doing, Derek, from D&D Sports Chat? Thanks for joining us tonight. All right, let's get Tom in here now for a check of the weather, and then we're going to spend some time chatting with our special guest, Jerry Thorne from Party Animal Travel. So stand by. Okay, let's do a check on weather with Doppler Tom. Let's see what he has in store for the rest of this week and the weekend coming up. Tom, take it away. Well, get that thermostat away from Richard.
I know. I'm trying to locate him. I'm not sure where he's hiding, but he gets trigger happy. I know he does. I know he loves this heat. I know people do. I mean,
Yeah,
some people don't, but a lot of people do.
and we know who don't.
They wait for it. yeah, exactly. They wait for it all year.
I know.
They complain all winter, and then they finally get it, and the majority of the people do like the heat. So
Yeah, they do.
summer is slowly starting to unfold here in Michigan. It's not going to be a consistent pattern, but it's getting more and more common to get these latest rounds of warm stretches. And we definitely had some last week. It was a nice cool down a couple days. We saw a rainy, cool day yesterday, and a little bit warmer today, and we're going to continue to see a little bit of an upward trend as we get into tomorrow. But for the rest of tonight, overall, a pretty comfortable evening out there if you're out and about.
Yeah.
But temperatures overnight are going to get into the mid 60s. So very mild night out there as we got into right around 80 today. And we're going to continue to increase it. I mean, temperatures tomorrow are going to probably be near 90 degrees. So this will probably be one of our first 90-degree days of the year. It will probably be a pretty warm day, a dry day. But the good news is, Carrie, I do have some good news laying in there. If you're going to be out and about, obviously stay hydrated.
Yeah.
But the breeze will be out, so that's going to help significantly. If you're going to be out and about, there'll be a noticeable breeze.
That will help.
Definitely help cool you down.
Yeah.
That will definitely cool you down out there. So at least this isn't a heat that has no wind whatsoever, and that's miserable out there. But we'll see a little bit of a cloud cover as well in between the sun moving in and out, so that will help as well. So just stay cool, stay hydrated out there if you're going to be out and about for prolonged periods of time, because you can get dehydrated fairly easy and you don't even realize it if you're out
Yes.
there. So
Yes.
definitely keep note of that. And all throughout tomorrow, I don't really see rain chances moving in. We're going to be too far away from the system, and the system's kind of slanted a little bit, so we're not going to really see much rain on Friday or Friday night. The system will slowly begin to move in on Saturday, and that's when our next round of rain begins to move in. If you're going to be out and about during the morning hours on Saturday, especially during the morning and early afternoon, I still think we'll have some dry time during that time. As we get into after 2 p.m. on Saturday is when the rain will begin to move in, and we'll probably be here for the rest of the afternoon and then wind down during the overnight hours. So that's going to be our next round of rain. It's going to be late Saturday into Saturday night, and then ending overnight on Saturday night, and then drying out on Sunday. And Saturday, before the rain moves in, we'll probably see temperatures again, not as warm as Friday, but it'll probably be right around 80 before that rain moves in, and then it will cool us down. And we're going to cool down as we get into Sunday. We'll probably be into the 60s as we get into Sunday. So we're going up and down, and then up and then down again. So it's been a fairly wild last few weeks here in Michigan, and obviously this will probably continue as we get into next week, because some of the nights next week on Sunday night and Monday night, we'll see those temperatures, the overnight temperatures, probably into the mid 40s. So all over the place in the
What
temperature
the
department.
heck?
This time of year, you can get some wild diurnal cycles with those temperatures. And then as we get into next week, we're definitely going to see another shift in the pattern. We're going to see a cooler week next week. We're going to see temperatures starting out very similar to what they're going to be like over the weekend on Sunday in the 60s. So on Monday, we'll stay into the 60s, probably on Tuesday and Wednesday as well. So we're going to see a nice stretch of some cooler temperatures after tomorrow's hot day. And then that will probably get a little bit warmer as we get into the end portion of the next week, probably into the lower 70s into the following weekend. But we're definitely going to be cooling down next week, so enjoy that. I know Carrie and I will,
Yeah.
but we'll definitely see those temperatures much cooler next week for a consistent pattern, probably getting into a lot of the 60s for next week, and then over the weekend we'll probably get back into the 70s. And I think next weekend's Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, I think it is.
So
Mhm.
it'll be much more comfortable by then. So enjoy
Nice.
that.
Nice.
And then as we get into the end of the month and into early June, temperatures I do expect to increase again. We'll probably see temperatures getting into the 80s and possibly into the 90s as we start the month of June. So we're going up, down, up, down, up, down. Me and Richard are struggling over the thermostat, and this will probably continue over the next few weeks. But it will definitely be a roller coaster with temperatures. So keep note of that. But the only big rain chances I am worried about are, again, late Saturday afternoon and through the evening, and then ending during the overnight hours on Saturday night. It will be dry tomorrow with a high near 90. So those are the highlights of what we're going to be dealing with. And then probably a little bit of rain late next week as well, but that's too far off to really get into accuracy. But
Okay.
other than that, quickly talking about some other weather, there really hasn't been much difference in our weather pattern. I mean, it's been fairly busy, severe weather-wise, across the central U.S. They've been fairly busy with the weather moving through storms. The west is staying dry and fairly busy with wildfires out in that region and being dry. So it's been fairly busy all across the weather department. But if you want to keep tuned to all my local weather information, just go to my website, DopplerTomsWeather.com.
We will do that. We will do that. Now, Saturday morning, we're not expecting any rain until late afternoon, you said?
Yeah, I don't think the rain's going to be moving in until probably around after 2 o'clock. So if you have any morning plans, or if you want to go to the Lucky Squirrel,
Yeah, Lucky Squirrel.
At this time, I think we should be good.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Yeah, Garden Club's having a bake sale there at Lucky Squirrel too, so want to make sure they get it in.
Cool. Should be good at this time.
Cool. Hey, we have Mayor Walker is in there from Garden City. He is watching from Alaska, if you can believe that. He says he's been fishing since 7 a.m. 4-hour time difference. It's 4:13 there.
13.
Yep, 4:13. Also, I want to say hi to Marty James. He says he loved Alaska. He went on Alaska cruise with Party Animals, so that's great. We have Kathy Gelomino. Sorry if I mangled your name. Apologize. Cynthia Pree is in there, looks like. So thank you all for watching. We really appreciate it. All right, let's introduce our guest for tonight. He is also one of our favorites and always has some good travel information for you. Please welcome the owner of Party Animal Travel, Mr. Jerry Thorne. Jerry, how you doing?
Hey, good evening, everybody.
Hey.
So how you been? How you been?
Doing well, very, very well. And it's nice to see everybody out and about and all the events that's going on that has got put away for the last couple of years.
Right.
Festivals and just everything coming back alive. We want to keep it that way.
Yes. Well, it's nice to see you home for a change.
I know, it's really rare. This is very rare. Since January, it's only been like 10 days since January. So,
wow.
And I'm getting ready to go back on the road again. I got a couple weeks off and to tie up a lot of things that's here. And it's a good thing. And to be home for a change in your own bed and not in a hotel room or
living
cruise or a plane.
Right, exactly. So how long has Party Animal been around now, Jerry?
35 years, getting ready to be 36 this year.
30.
Wow.
I know, it's
35.
crazy.
Oh
I know. You look at it and you think, oh, how could this possibly be? But
where has the time gone, huh?
It has. I look back and go at our old office and some of the customers that's been with us for all these years. I look at them and it's nice to know one thing: by being on that damn bus, none of us has got any older. We've all stayed young.
Hey, I want to remind everybody that you were in Garden City for several years.
Yes.
Unfortunately, you left us, and we miss you terribly.
Well, I haven't left anybody. Actually, we had a home there on Cambridge Street, and because of the nicest thing, because of our growing and growing and growing, we kind of grew out of the space that we were in, and had to find another little space because we ran out of parking, we ran out of space in our office, and we had to find a move. And
Yeah, you really grew.
it just so happens we stumbled into Mr. PETA, and actually 5 years ago today, we were getting ready to sign the lease to move into our office. So,
oh my gosh, 5 years already. Jeez.
5 years, I know.
And you even have a drive-through.
We have a drive-through. We have a drive-through. We have a drive-through window, and we got fantastic staff and wonderful, wonderful people that have been found. When it's really nice because when you can look back and people say, "Hey, this is my grandchild, and I traveled with you there. I traveled with you there." It's good memories.
Yeah.
Good memories.
Yeah. And you people don't know you were a nurse as well, or you still are. I guess once a nurse, always a nurse, right?
I'm still licensed, and if this all falls apart tomorrow, I'd probably go and check myself right back in there and pick up another job. I really would, because I miss that just as. But for a while, I did both. But now Party Animals comes 24 hours a day, and it makes it hard. I had to kind of pick one or the other. So.
Right. Now, before we get into some tips for our listeners and some of the great deals that you have going on, one lucky listener is going to get a trip. They're going to win a trip, I hear, right?
Absolutely.
You want to explain that?
We believe in a lot of fun, and we have some great festivals that got kind of put aside and during COVID. And one of them is our favorites, which covers everything. It's for people who like art. We've got over 470 artists that's going to be downtown Birmingham. For those who like music, we've got 7 different stages set up with a variety of music playing all the time. Wow. And then, of course, if you like to eat, and who doesn't in Michigan, and that we have Arts, Beats, and Eats. And it's a great festival. And Party Animal took place of it last year during COVID. We went and kept our social distance, and this year, there's no doubt we're coming back to it again because people loved it. There's something for everyone.
Now, how will they be able to win this?
So all you got to do is just email us at partyanimaltvl, that's short for travel, at AOL.com.
Yeah, I got it up on the screen there too.
Yep, and that's it. All you got to do is email and say, I want to win.
And you'll do a random pick.
Yep, and I don't. The computer does. I press P7, and it starts picking all the names, and it'll pick one of them. It'll pop up on my screen, and I'll let you know who it is.
All right, we'll do that a little bit later then.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Yep.
All right, so Jerry, with the COVID numbers ticking up again, tell us the precautions that you take on your bus trips, and then when flying, what do you recommend?
When it comes to flying, I suggest alcohol.
That's Cheryl's. That's her philosophy. Fly high. The only way to fly is high.
One of the situations is right now is that
changing constantly.
At Party Animal, we started on the road even when COVID was manifesting itself in an ugly way. But we only filled our buses to about a quarter of the capacity. Right. And what we did was we made a policy in place that to stop the bacteria and the spread, you had to wear a mask on the bus, as well as we had social distancing on the bus, hand sanitizer before you got on. And the biggest thing is that either you had to be vaccinated to get on our buses, or you had to have a test within 72 hours before you got on it. We didn't want anybody sitting next to somebody else who wasn't vaccinated and didn't have the proper precautions. Mm-hmm. So it did cut out some of our customers that didn't want to get vaccinated. We still have a large percentage of people in Michigan. 24% of the people are still not vaccinated.
Wow.
And we have been praying that COVID would go away. We'd never hear about it again unless we visited the Henry Ford Museum. Unfortunately, we're still getting cases. Just last week at Party Animal, we had some customers who called us from the hospital and said that they were in the hospital. They were not in one of our trips, but somehow or another, even though they were vaccinated, they got COVID. So we're keeping our precautions in place. And we followed the CDC's recommending that if we're sitting in a public transportation, which is a plane, train, boat, or a motor coach, that masks need to be in place. And that as far as we do a check before you come in, we ask you how you're feeling, any if there's any signs, symptoms, COVID, we'd prefer you that you don't get on the bus. And while you're on our motor coaches, you still have to wear a mask.
Mm-hmm.
It went away for about 3 weeks.
Okay, so they did reinstate the masks on airplanes now?
Yes, on public transportation.
Oh, okay.
On
Okay.
public transportation.
Good information.
So we have ours in place, and if you go on Amtrak, you have to wear it on Amtrak. Our
Mhm.
public buses, our city buses, same thing. And we're waiting to hear what the next findings are. Their goal is that if the COVID goes down, then so does the mask and so does the precautions.
Okay.
But
Makes sense.
just recently, the numbers they're not doing numbers every day
Mhm.
like they were doing. We're getting them every week, and so the CDC is looking at it.
Okay.
Cruise ships is another situation.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, cruise ships are big. They're all sailing again, or everybody's sailing, and that. But before you get on cruise ships, they want you to be tested, and a lot of them are doing testing right at the dock, and to make sure that they don't bring people who have COVID into a tight spot like a cruise ship. Even though cruise ships are huge, they try to make sure that the customers that come on board are safe.
Probably taking temperatures too, I would imagine.
Well, they're doing all types of things, but the biggest thing is they want you to have tests within 72 hours before you get on that cruise ship to make sure. And actually, I've had some customers that were supposed to follow me on a cruise because we just did 3 back-to-backs in January. And I had a husband and wife that was supposed to go with me to Hawaii. And they were tested the night before. And he was pretty much asymptomatic, but he was positive with COVID. So, so he had insurance.
No,
he had insurance. He's healthy now, doing very well, and we've got him on another cruise because he had insurance and he didn't lose anything. And we got him back on.
You're a big advocate for getting insurance, right? Travel insurance. It's not that expensive.
Well, it did go up after COVID. And
like everything.
Everything went up after COVID, and that except my wages. Anyways, I'm hoping to hit a raffle at Kiwanis someday, and that way I can retire. But I've been a Kiwanis member for years and have not hit that raffle yet.
Not yet.
Anyways,
wow.
But it was nice, Jerry.
Someday.
Someday.
I won it today.
I know.
You won it, Mike?
Yep.
Oh, geez.
That's why Mike's buying a vacation for everybody right now. He's just cashing out.
There you go.
Yeah.
Money bags.
Yeah, right.
But as far as being safe in that, the precautions kind of went away, but they're back again. And at Party Animal, one of the things we don't want is we don't want somebody to get off our bus and go, I was sick, or I sat next to somebody that was sick.
Sure.
We do believe in insurance because we see it in our office all the time. People don't take insurance.
Yep.
They plan that dream vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is ready to go. And then something happens 48, 72 hours before, and they don't have the insurance. Yep. And that money is gone.
Oh.
The money is gone. We can't get it back. And the travel suppliers don't want to give it back. But if they've got insurance, it's a little peace of mind.
Sure. Exactly. Yeah. Just like any other kind of insurance.
It is. And we've seen it. We've seen it from both ends. We've seen people who have paid for insurance. They went on their dream vacation. They stayed healthy. They came home and they said, Jer, I spent that $134 and it's gone.
Yeah.
I've also had people who've spent the $134 for insurance. And I had a husband and wife who all their life planned for their 50th anniversary for this dream Hawaii vacation where they were doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the dream vacation was over $15,000.
Ooh.
The night before, his wife wanted him to put up Easter decorations. He fell off a ladder and broke his radius and humerus the night before.
No. No insurance.
No insurance. Now no wife. But no, I'm just kidding about that. But as far as They had no. He had insurance.
Oh, okay.
They had insurance. I told them, go have your surgery as soon as everything's over with. You've paid the $134 for it, and they salvaged $15,000. When he got better, they went to Hawaii and had their dream. Just a little
Wow.
delayed.
Well, that's where it sure paid off then, right?
Yeah, I take it. I
Yeah.
travel all the time. You see me on the road all the time. I take it, and
Very
I've
important.
used it. I've used it. So
So, Jerry, tell our listeners about Party Animal Productions. Not only do you do trips, you have Party Animal Productions now.
we do. Party Animal Productions became a spinoff of Party Animal during COVID, when we couldn't take people to shows and we couldn't take them to entertainment,
Right.
and that we decided that we could bring entertainment to the consumer, and that's exactly what we did. We started a company called Party Animal Productions, and we tied in with the Burton Manor and do luncheon shows. We bring top-notch entertainment to the Burton Manor. A great meal in lunchtime, 12 noon. We open up our doors. It's a great sit-down dinner. When people couldn't go out, they could come to us. They were all vaccinated, and so was our entertainers. Everybody was taken care of, and we've brought. Last year it was 9 shows. This year we have 3 Men and a Tenor. Their brand new show is coming to the Burton Manor, and that's on June 6th. We still have some seats left available.
Okay.
Love to see you there. And then with Rocket Man Productions, we've tied in, and we're having a brunch with Elton John.
Wow.
So we have 2 of them. That's a brunch. It's still at 12 noon, but we can go back to buffets again, safe buffets, and half of it's breakfast, half of it's lunch, and all of it's a tribute to Elton John. So
very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. We have more shows that we're going to be loading into the system real soon. So not only do we have Party Animal Travel and we're going places, but we're also doing Party Animal Productions.
Now, do you take very many train trips?
Yeah, we've been on the train a lot lately. What we've been doing just recently is Party Animal Travel tied in with the 401 Casino Resort. And we leave, our consumers meet us in Detroit and Dearborn. We get on the train and we go away for 1 and 2 escapes to the beautiful 401 Resort. We're adding more and more trains because trains are getting popular.
Very popular. Yeah.
And it's a really good way right now to save money.
I like I like travel by train. I really do.
It is. Do you know what type of senior deals they give for that? I mean, and student deals, senior deals. You can park your car in Dearborn free of charge, safe parking, hop on a train and end up in Chicago.
Yeah.
Or if you want to go further, we can take you all the way across the United States.
Wow.
But right now, Amtrak did not raise their prices.
Really?
We're finding increases, of course, because of fuel surcharges.
Exactly. Yeah.
But the train is not supplemented by that. They're not bothered by that. So it's not uncommon for seniors to be able to go from here, maybe up to Battle Creek, or here to Chicago for only $64 each way.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's really a nice cost.
Yeah. It's a tank of gas.
Yeah.
And Dearborn's very close to a lot of our consumers. They'd like to travel.
Sure.
And so we can do that. So a lot of people are doing trains. We're doing trains. And our groups are joining us, and they love it. They love it.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
They do.
So let's get into some of your great deals that you have here. I'm going to share my screen here and put a few up that you can
sure
talk about. Okay.
Got it.
Let's see. How about this one right here? We got this.
Okay. This is a brand new one that just it came out. It's going to make your eyes look funny, but we have a special deal that's coming. A lot of our customers could not go up north during the time that we were in the process of COVID, and a lot of the things closed down.
Right.
They ask us, our customers have asked us to take them up across the bridge again. So we've got a 2-day escape, and these are for our casino friends. They're going to go to 3 casinos. They're going to go from here up to St. Ignace. They'll get a casino and lunch package there. Then we'll go up to the Quaden Casino. You'll do an overnight there. You'll get your dinner paid for. Your lunch is paid for while you're there. Slot play is there. Plus, you get to use all the facilities of the Quaden Casino. And then Bay Mills is another resort and casino. we'll be going there on the way home. The package is $199. You're getting $50 in food and that. So the whole package, including your hotel room, transportation, and everything, works out to $149.
Wow, that's very reasonable. Very reasonable.
Yeah. And you get to go back up north.
Yeah, finally.
Finally, the whole package is there. It's going very quickly. So in case anybody's interested, you got to be an adult. Got to be an adult. But we have pools, hot tubs, and a lot of fun going up north. I'm going back up to the quad and it's to St. Marie again.
And there it is right there. Only $199 and $40 in slot, $10 food credit. That's great.
Yeah. It's good. And plus you get to see 3 of the casinos that maybe you haven't seen in a period of time.
Yeah, because I've never heard of let's see, Bay Mills. I've never heard of that.
It's only 20 minutes away from the Quadrant Resort.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you got, of course, Las Vegas.
Vegas, we have the cheapest Vegas package that there is in Michigan right now. And we're real pleased with it. It went on sale. It is hosted by me. I will be on the plane with you. Includes the round trip flights on Delta Airlines. You're going to go for 4 days and 3 nights. You'll stay at the Excalibur Resort and Spa. And while you're there, you've got the round trip air and the hotel. The whole package price is $499. That is your air, that is your hotel, and you're staying right in the center of the strip, right next to, right across the street from the MGM Casino, right next door to New York, in the heart of the town. So in case you're interested, once again, it's full payment at the time, but considering the airfare right now of going round trip, if you were to book the airfare alone to go to Las Vegas right now, the cheapest that you can get as of today is $579 round trip.
Wow.
Round trip. And that, and our whole package is $459, and that includes the hotel.
So yeah, they're going to want to lock that in as soon as possible, I'd imagine.
Yes. The phones are going crazy. We've also tied in too with 313. And 313 is the Ellich Enterprises. So Party Animal Travel now has a relationship with them.
Oh.
And we're doing the concerts.
Okay.
We're doing Josh Groban, Michael Bublé. Today we introduced Carrie Underwood. A lot of we've got Rod Stewart. So we've got Miranda Lambert. These are all of our shows that the 313 and the Ellich Enterprises offers, but we're offering them. We have great seats for all of these performances, as well as the motor coach transportation to get you back and forth.
Oh, that's awesome.
We're adding more to every day.
And then we have go see Miguel.
That's right. That's right.
Cleveland.
Yeah. Every year, our customers, they love Comerica Park.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they love Cleveland just a little bit better. And the way that we do it, we put them on a motor coach and we take them down to Cleveland, and they get it's called the VIP seating treatment. It's called seating and eating. And the reason why is because we go down there first. You can play in the casino. You can go to do some things before the game. Then you walk a red carpet to our box and dining area.
Wow.
And once you get there, our seats are all undercover. They're excellent seats of the game. They're in box seating. And the nicest thing about it is that for 7 innings, it's unlimited eating. It's unlimited eating in the VIP restaurants.
Yes.
Plus all of those food courts that you walk past and look at those prices that and find that they're a little bit higher than what you think they should be. You don't have to do it. You don't have to pull out a credit card. It's all free for you.
This is all included.
It's an all-inclusive. Includes your beverages, not alcohol, but includes the transportation, VIP seating, VIP eating, and all the food. You don't have to pay for a thing as far as food or beverages while you're there. And we're talking about steaks. We're talking about salad bars. We're talking about prime eating. More than just a hot dog, but we have those there for you too. Wow. So also to our Tigers, and whenever we go down to Cleveland, I used to use the Indian, but we can't use the Indian anymore. Right. And that's so when we go down to Cleveland and that the gang down there, whenever they see our Tigers come through, they're wanting to give us a little hassle, but that's okay. It's all in the fun.
Yeah, it's all part of the package.
It is. We're all there for one reason.
That's awesome.
To get fed, to get drunk, and have a good time.
And get a full belly.
Oh, by the way, there's a baseball game going on too.
Oh, is there? Yeah. Oh, right. Forgot. Well, hey, that's just a few of the trips that you have lined up.
Yep.
You also wanted to talk about this. This is really something right here. You've been working with.
I mentioned this at Kiwanis today.
Yeah.
This has fallen into my projects, and I'm always coming up with some sort of project to drive people crazy, especially the staff in my office on that. But we have a new one right now. Before I get started, I want to thank everybody for helping me out with this, and it's coming up. I received from the Knights of Columbus and Wayne a story about the young people that are in our foster care system in Michigan. There's currently 9,266 kids in foster care today.
Wow.
In Michigan.
Wow.
In Michigan. These kids, it's very difficult for them to be taken out of their home and put into a stranger's home, and hopefully a loving placement for them. But sometimes they have to move from place to place to place, and they have to do this, and most of them do it. And when they move from place to place, or sometimes when they have to go out of their house in the middle of the night or whatever, all of their belongings end up in a Glad bag or a Hefty bag.
Jeez. Bad.
Yep. Breaks my heart.
Yeah.
So I am surrounded by a whole bunch of people on a daily basis, and I'm surrounded by suitcases.
Yeah, for sure.
And if you're like me, and I have a closet in my basement right now, and it's got a whole bunch of suitcases because I've grown out of suitcases. I go through a lot, but I've grown out of them and changed over time. So has my customers. And I heard about these kids. What the Knights of Columbus is trying to do in Wayne is to make sure these kids, when they have to go from place to place, that they have a suitcase that they can call theirs, that is theirs, that they can put their pictures, their crafts, their clothes, whatever clothes they have, in a suitcase, and they don't have to show up at another foster home carrying a Glad or a Hefty bag.
Have a little dignity, you know what I'm saying?
All dignity.
Wow.
And so I was told about the project. They asked me, they said, "You know anybody who has suitcases?" My world is surrounded by them. And I'm also surrounded by a lot of loving customers.
Yep.
They have huge hearts. They really do. If it's our Christmas party or on the bus doing 50-50 raffles or whatever, coming to our events, they're always so generous. And I got thinking about what it would be like if I was one of these kids and I had to go from place to place and be in that situation. And I know that I could do something about it. So I'm reaching out to everybody and letting you know I have that big drive-through on the side of my building.
Yep.
And my customers come and they check in there. But there's on July the 2nd, Independence Day weekend, July the 2nd, which is a Saturday, from 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock, we're asking you if you have a suitcase that's gently used, or maybe you haven't used it at all. And this includes backpacks, because some of the kids are small and they have nothing in that. Backpacks or suitcases. If you'll show up at the Party Animal and just drive up with that, you can put them in your trunk or whatever. I'll have staff and people out there to pick up your used suitcases. They will go into a great big truck that will go up to Wayne, to the Knights of Columbus, and they will get distributed to all these kids that are living out of Hefty bags.
Oh, nice. Nice. Awesome.
So,
you don't even have to get out of their car. You'll take it out of their trunk for them.
I will be out there at the drive-through, and I'll be getting as many as I can. And I mentioned it today, and I know the Knights of Columbus and all my other friends out there and the volunteers and that, if they want to help me out on that day, we'll be there out there to get as many as we can. My goal is to fill as many trucks as we possibly can for those 9,200 kids that are living out of Hefty bags, to make their life a little bit more dignified.
Well, Mike will definitely promote this for you right up until the day it happens.
Yep.
And we hope that you get all kinds of bags.
That's great. We can't take them ahead of time because we really don't have the space. It's just that special day, July the 2nd. It's Independence weekend. It's on the Saturday from 10 to 2, and we'll be out there. So if you have a bag out there, and I do have some consumers out there that can't travel anymore, maybe medical reasons or whatever.
Sure.
And those bags are just taking up closet space. I know a kid out there that could use it.
Right. Let's see. See what this says. Cheryl wants to know, just to confirm, all Michigan casinos remain non-smoking. Is that true?
Unfortunately, not.
No.
Unfortunately, not. They are starting to, some of the casinos, Odawa has started smoking again. That's the only one. But our tribal ones can make their own rules. The non-tribal ones are not. They're all picking and choosing what they are, but we have 2, I believe, in Michigan that are smoking ones. And I have to let you know they're packed. They are packed.
Isn't that something? Wow.
They are packed, and that. But we have a lot of our consumers that don't like the smoking. They like their clothes to smell as good as when they put them on at the end of the day. So I'm hoping, and as the nurse in me is hoping, that smoking stays away.
Yes. Well, Cheryl and I went on the Kiwanis casino trip with you. That was a great trip.
Thank you.
And the food was fabulous, and it was all smoke-free, and we really enjoyed it.
That property, by the way, yesterday had a press conference that they're building a 15-story hotel.
Are they really?
Yeah, and putting $300 million into the resort.
Wow.
It won't look like it does right now. It will be triple the size that it is, including a concert hall that'll be the size of Cobo Hall downtown Detroit.
Holy cow.
Yep.
300 mil. Wow.
300 million.
That's
Yep.
going to be beautiful. Beautiful.
Casino business is very profitable.
Yeah. Well, no, that was somebody who actually won the Kiwanis raffle.
You're right.
I love it. I love it. Well, any other trips that you wanted to mention real quick before we get to the drawing? I let you go.
Yeah, and thank you, Mike. I got a couple questions that consumers asked me, and they're talking about it here too.
Yeah.
Are we for rent? Oh, how nice.
Yeah.
We are for rent. We like to do fundraisers, and we try to do as many as we possibly can. If you have an event that's looking to try to raise some funds and that, we're kind of creative in our office. We've got Garden City Hospitals going down themselves. They're going down for a Tiger game. We've got a church group that's going to Turkeyville to see church basements ladies. I've got a senior group that's going, and they want to go. They're quilting ladies, and they're going to Grand Rapids to go quilt. You can always hire us out for your private events and fundraisers. We love to put our staff on the bus and raise funds for different organizations. And if you have a charitable nonprofit organization and would like one of us to go on board and give you some ideas, or maybe you've got the ideas, we're always there for fundraisers too. You can always try to get us there.
Great.
We have a sale going on right now. We're going to Maine, and
get some lobster.
We're doing it's lobsters, lighthouses, and antiquing. We are going to Maine, and if you'd like to join us, because we're on the air tonight, that you can save on it for $20 a person. Our Maine trip is 7 days and 6 nights, and we have 2 rooms left. On July 9th, it's June 19th through the 25th. It includes 6 nights lodging, 6 breakfasts, 3 dinners. I'm taking you on a lobster bake. We're going to go out on the boats and do lobster catching. I'm taking you to lighthouse tours. We're going to be going, doing all types of things. Kennebunkport, to the seashore. I'm going to put you on a trolley that was built in 1921 and take you on a trolley tour on a trolley. We'll go to the Turning Stone Casino. All that, and it's $949 for everything.
Wow.
And we'll take, because we're listening to it, that we'll take $40 off a room. So it takes it down to we're taking $20 off per person, or $40 off a room. We have 2 rooms left. The nicest thing about it is the first night you're in a hotel, all the other nights you're in a condo with your own bedrooms, your own kitchen. You got a pool right outside. So instead of staying in one of our hotels, you're staying in a condo. So that's June 19th through the 25th. I got 2 rooms. First people who let us know, gives us a call, we'll be glad to take it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
So that's about it. You can go onto our website. We're always building it. We're always adding to it.
Yep.
And if you want to find out what's going on, just send me your emails.
Yes.
And I'm going to spin it right now and get all these emails up
Okay.
here.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
It's spinning. It's landing on Barbara Ball, Ball.
Barbara Ball.
Barbara Ball, you are going to see Arts, Beats, and Eats with Party Animal Travel.
Barbara Ball winner.
Nice. Congratulations.
Yeah, there was 236 people that sent me their emails, and it spun and it landed on Barbara Ball. Hopefully you can go because you're going to Arts, Beats, and Eats, and you're going to art, beat, and eat it with Party Animal Travel.
All right. Barbara
All right.
Ball, you are the winner.
Yeah, I got a quick question here. So somebody asked me if I would do this really quickly. What do they're asking? These, please. We're thinking about going on a cheap flight, and Spirit Airline has a cheap flight. What do you think?
Oh.
Oh, silence is golden.
Crickets. Crickets.
Here's the situation. Spirit Airline is selling itself to Frontier Airline. In the last couple of weeks, 127 flights have been canceled.
Oh, jeez.
It is truly a gambler's airline.
Yeah.
If you want to take the chance, there's a potential that you will get to your destination. There's a chance. There's a chance. The biggest problem is that you'll get to the destination, but when it's time to come home, if they cancel your flight, you have to find another flight at the very last minute to come home. Your flight to go, for example, I'm going to give you really quickly. If to go from here down to Tampa on Spirit Airline, it's $196 to go there. Okay.
Round trip,
$196.
Okay.
Okay. If you are time to come home and they've canceled that flight, the only thing that they'll do is put you on their next flight, which may be 2 to 3 days down the line.
Oh.
So you'll have to go and buy a last minute ticket to come home that night. The last minute ticket to come home from Tampa is running about $545.
Oh my gosh. So that 100 and something turns into a very expensive ticket.
It can be almost like $900.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my goal, yes, they are still flying. It is a chance. If you're going to take the chance, don't be in a hurry to come back home.
Yeah. It's a risk. It's a
risk. Thank you for the question.
If you have to stay over, you got to find hotel accommodations.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
Exactly.
Yep. Yeah, because airlines don't put you up in hotels. People are under the consumption that if they put you up in hotels, they don't.
Wow. Wow.
All right.
Yeah, I
And
hear
you can email me any questions. I'll be glad to answer any emails too.
Yeah. And there's the email up there on the screen. There's his address. There's the phone number. So once again, Barbara Ball, congratulations. Contact Jerry first thing tomorrow and get your ticket.
Congratulations, everybody.
Congrats. Well, Jerry, anything else?
Nope. Thank you very much for giving me the time tonight. And once again, we're there for you. We've been there for 36 years, but we're not going anywhere right now. I do have to mention we lost one of our family members at Party Animal, and it's
sad to hear. Yeah. Sorry to hear that.
And our hearts go out to them, to the Kabinski family.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, thank you again, Jerry, for coming on. It's always been a pleasure. We look forward to your next visit, and keep in touch.
Yep.
And you and your staff do a fantastic job. You really
Thank you, everybody. You do too. Have a great night tonight. See
you,
you at Lucky Squirrel.
Take care.
Yeah.
Night. All right. Jerry does a great job, don't he? Once again, you can contact Jerry at 734-525-9777 or visit them at 34800 Ford Road in Westland. And they will take care of you for all your travel needs. Okay, I wanted to mention real quick, if you are a small business owner and you'd like to be featured on our show, please contact us by email at gccommunitychat@gmail.com or message us on Facebook at facebook.com/gcchat. We are here for you and would love to have you on the show and be a part of promoting your business for you. It also might be a great idea for you to contact the Garden City Business Alliance. They are recognized as the Chamber for Garden City, and their website is gardencitybusinessalliance.org. So check it out. The next city council meeting will be Monday, May 23rd, 7 p.m. in the council chambers located at 6000 Middle Belt Road. These council meetings are a good way for you to get involved and voice any concerns that you may have as well. Let's see. We got any comments in here? Cheryl, Mrs. Chat says, always love when Jerry comes on. Yep, he does a great job. He does a great job. Yeah, Kathy, really, Spirit Airline is a pricey risk, that's for sure. Yep, can't believe it. And once again, congratulations to Barbara Ball for winning tonight's trip to Arts, Beats, and Eats. All right, Mike, you ready?
I'm ready, Kerry.
Here we go, my friend. Come on.
Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye. Yeah, that'll be the day
Time for some
when you make me cry. Say you're gonna leave.
Mike.
You know it's a lie, 'cause that'll be the day when I die.
All right. Sounding good, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, let's see what we got here. Put it up on the screen.
Okay, cardio drumming for ages 13 and up, $5 drop in at the Maplewood Gym on Wednesdays from 6 to 7 p.m. You can bring your own set of ball, bass, and sticks, or you can rent a set for $5 or purchase one for $30.
Yep.
Garden City Parks and Recreation presents yoga Monday 5 p.m., Thursdays 5:45 p.m. at the Maplewood Community Center. Punch cards are $24 for residents, $32 for non-residents. Drop-ins are $6.
Yes, sir.
Kids craft kits will temporarily be on hold until mid-June because we're preparing oceans of fun kits and activities for our summer reading program. This comes from the Garden City Public Library.
Eileen Hubbard just joined us. How you doing, Eileen? Thank you for watching.
Neighborhood Watch is back. They meet on the second Tuesday of every month, 7 p.m. at the Garden City Police Department. Share this information with your neighbors. Help take a bite out of crime.
Yep, next one will be June 14th, I believe. So mark your calendars. Sister.
Garden City High School Theaters presents Sister Act. Shows are May 19th to 21st at 7 p.m. and May 22nd at 4 p.m. Tickets are $12 online, $15 at the door. This will be held at the O'Leary Performing Arts Center, which has undergone some significant renovations.
Right, the new
And
one.
they're located at 6500 Maplewood Road in Garden City.
Yep.
The Indie Art and Craft Jam. The first one is going to be this Sunday, May 22nd. The second one will be September 25th. Local makers, live music, good eats. This is located at 5805 Central Garden City, which is the northeast corner of Ford and Middlebelt.
All right. We also want to say hi to Nancy Bloom, Diane Mullet, Mark Mokovitz is in there. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Okay, Farmers and Artesian Market. Mark your calendars for the 2022 season. Opens Thursdays, May 26th through October 13th from 3 to 7 p.m. It's the Westland Farmers and Artesian Market at 1905 North Carlson and Westland. Farmers Market and Lions Club Pavilions.
Okay, awesome. That is a really nice market too.
Yeah.
And it's on Thursdays, so it's over at 7 o'clock and you'll be home in time to watch the show. So
Yeah, right.
right.
Last Day Dog Rescues are having a shop and adopt event.
Yep.
It's going to be on Saturday, May 28th. So it's a week from Saturday, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the Garden City Park at the Log Cabin. There'll be over 30 vendors present, and you can meet adoptable dogs.
Yep.
A Memorial Day ceremony, May 30th at 11 a.m. at City Hall. The public is welcome.
Yep. Don't forget that. They put on a good show there. Good
Yeah.
event. Oh, we got scooped on this, remember, last week with Steve.
Yeah. The Home Alone Safety Program, looking for a program to help teach your kids how to stay safe when home alone. This is taught by members of the Garden City Police and Fire Department. It will be on June 1st at 6 p.m. the Maplewood Community Center.
Yep. That's going to be a great event. So, yeah, get your kids in their ages.
It's for ages 9 to 15.
Right. That's perfect. Perfect. Let's see. Also, Garden City Fire Chief Kathy Harmon is in there. How are you doing, Chief? Thanks for joining us.
Tri-County Senior Day at the Detroit Zoo, June 1st from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Free admission for seniors and one adult guest. The Tri-County seniors 62 and older and one adult guest receive free admission and parking. No reservations are required. Senior citizens that reside in Macomb, Oakland, and Wayne counties are invited to enjoy a special day at the Detroit Zoo. Senior Day features live entertainment, tram tours, bingo, habitat chats, and a senior resource area. The event is one of two planned. The Senior Day hosted by the Detroit Zoo. Be sure to save the date and join us for the second one, which is on September 14th.
Yeah, that's awesome. Free admission. Wow.
Free admission, free parking.
Yeah. Chief Harmon says a busy night. Yeah, Chief. Unfortunately, not the kind of news we wanted to hear, for sure.
Walking with Rudy is coming up. Join our Garden City Canine officer on his daily downtown patrol, Thursday, June 2nd. Registration begins at 6 p.m. A waiver must be signed by the pet owners to participate. Dogs must be well behaved and on a 6-foot leash. Please, no retractable leashes. The walk begins at 7 p.m. Rudy will lead the pack at 7 p.m. sharp. Questions, please call the DDA office at 734-261-2830. They're going to meet in the Garden City Town Plaza parking lot located at the northeast corner of Ford and Middlebelt.
Yep.
A mom-to-mom sale will be on June 4th and 5th from 9 to 5, $20 a table in the Garden City Civic Arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's it for that one.
Right.
Community Shred Day. Spring one is coming up on Saturday, June 4th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the City Hall parking lot. Cars must be in line by 12:45. This is at 6,000 Middlebelt Road, Garden City. And one man's trash can be another man's identity.
Yeah.
More than 19 million Americans have been the victims of identity-related fraud over the past 2 years.
Wow. That's a lot of fraud.
Craft Day to Maplewood Community Center, Saturday, June 4th, 11 a.m., $6.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happening in June. So,
Yeah. Well,
sure.
There's a lot of stuff that happened last weekend.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yes. This weekend, too.
Okay, adult leagues, wiffle balls on Mondays from June 6th to August 8th, $150 a team, 6:30 to 9 p.m. Floor hockey on Tuesdays from June 7th to August 9th, $150 a team, 7 to 9 p.m. Dodgeball on Wednesdays, June 8th to August 10th, $150 a team at 7:30 p.m. And fowling Thursdays from June 9th to August 11th, $100 a team from 7 to 9. This is going to be in the log cabin in Garden City.
Yeah. It's nice to see that they're utilizing the arena for so many events now, you know?
Yeah, those are good events because the ice is out and you can do a lot of things.
Yeah, exactly. And it's air conditioned in there too, I believe. So
yeah, it's nice.
It's nice in the summer.
Surprise, the Garden City High School Palm Tryouts Round 2. There was such a good turnout that we are having another tryout for the fall. The second round tryouts will be on Thursday and Friday, June 9th and 10th, 6 to 8 p.m. at the Garden City High School cafeteria.
Yep.
Season would be from August to February.
Right.
Cruising to a Cure, Decades of Hope. A relay for life of Westland and Wayne. This is going to be on Saturday, June 11th, and Sunday, June 12th. Saturday starts at 11 a.m. The Sunday one starts at 7 a.m. in the Westland Farmers Market, Tatton Park, 1901 North Carlson Road in Westland. Let's celebrate and remember and fight back.
Yes, exactly. Remember our Relay for Life we used to have? Boy.
Yeah, it was good for a while, and it kind of just
fizzled.
Interest level fell off.
Yeah. Too bad.
Okay, 5K for 5 decades. Step, run, ride, and stroll. I do the first of those, but not much the second 3. Sunday, June 12th. Racing is 8 a.m. Check-in, 8:30 a.m. start. Non-racing is 8 a.m. to 12 noon. This is Step celebrating 5 years. Welcome all walkers, runners, rollers, bicycles, wheelchairs, skateboards, strollers at Crowley Park in Dearborn. Medallions, snacks, water, and goodie bags will be available too.
Yeah. Celebrating 50 years. Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Camp Garden City Summer Camp, Monday through Friday, ages 6 to 11, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. June 20th to August 9th in Garden City Park, $79 for a resident, $94 for non-resident. More information and registration is online at gardencitymi.org/campgc. Music in the Park. 3 dates presented by Gordon Chevrolet at the Log Cabin. The dates are June 23rd. These are all at 6 to 9 p.m. July 21st and August 18th. The featured bands are St. John Smith on June 23rd, the Smith Factor on July 21st, and Taylor Tucky on August 18th and 22nd. There'll be live bands, food trucks, business vendors, games, raffles. For more information, visit www.gardencitybusinessalliance.org, and they will have a shop and play event this year. For the first time, this year's Music in the Park will include shopping opportunities and carnival games to help support local businesses and nonprofit organizations. If you would like to get involved, you can contact us at Garden City Business Alliance at gmail.com or on Facebook.
Yep. This is a big.
It's back. The 21st annual Autos for Autism Car Show to benefit Berger School for students with autism will be on Monday, July 18th from 4 to 9 p.m. They're going back to their original location at the Garden City High School, 6500 Middle Belt at Maplewood. There'll be live music and Bonnie and the Working Girls, delicious food by R&J Smoked Meats, merchandise raffles, lots of trophies, dash plaques. To the first 200 entrants, motorcycles are welcome. Space is limited. Register early. Register, sponsor, or donate online at www.autosforautismgc.com.
Yep.
There's a couple of phone numbers you can contact. Yeah. Okay, Garden City Library presents Summer Reading Bash Vendor and Car Show on Sunday, July 30th from 1 to 4. Only $10 for a vendor table. Applications are available online at www.gardencitylib.com. Register your car starting June 13th by calling the Garden City Public Library at 734-793-1830.
And that's all I have, my friend.
Okay, Jerry mentioned it. Lucky Squirrels.
Yeah.
First one's in just 2 days.
Yep.
It's
We
an
have
outdoor,
2 this year.
yep. There's an outdoor flea market, craft and vendor show. There'll be food and baked goods for sale, arts, crafts, antiques, and more.
Yep.
Garden City gives a boot. Donate new or gently used boots. Men and women is accepted. Questions, contact Kelly Bailey at 734-887-7940. If you want to know how to become a vendor, contact the Garden City DDA at 734-261-2830 or call Kim at Downtown Gardens or email Kim at downtowngardencity.com.
Right.
What else here? Oh, hey. As the somebody who's closely related to somebody very involved in the Garden City Garden Club, you should know that on May 18th, they're going to visit the UM Environmental Interpretive Center in Dearborn. They'll meet at 10 a.m. at the Straight Farmhouse in carpool from there.
Talk in the mic, Mike.
Okay.
Yeah.
On May 21st,
Can't hear you. You got to talk into the mic. You're turning your head.
Oh, well, I'm trying to read at the same time.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay. Bake sale on May 21st at Lucky Squirrel.
Yep.
On May 28th, they're planting annuals at the Commons at Garden City at Middle Belt and Ford Road and at the Butterfly Gardens. We expect to meet in the morning, weather permitting. Call for further details. And on July 23rd, there's an annual Garden City garden walk.
Yeah, that's going to be nice. We have one of the yards just down the street from us. Cheryl's going to be sitting at, so you stop by and say hi.
Let's see if there's anything else we didn't mention already.
Okay.
Talked about neighborhood watch.
Yep.
Talked about this 5K run. Oh, the Westland Center for the Arts this summer is performing Guys and Dolls, one of my very favorite musicals. Got the horse right here. His name is Paul Revere. Anyway, Fridays and Saturdays on July 15th and 16th, 22nd and 23rd, 29th and 30th at 7:30 p.m. And Saturdays and Sundays, July 17th, 23rd, 24th, 30th, and 31st at 2 p.m. Wow. Tickets are only $18. You can go to Inspire Theater. That's Theater RE. Ticketleap.com. They're located at the Westland Center for the Arts on Warren Road between Wayne Road and Vinoy.
Yep. They do a great job.
Talked about Autos for Autism.
Yep. Yeah, Inspire Theater is really nice. You're right up close. It's really, really a good show.
Yeah,
good venue.
For amateurs, they do a very professional job.
Yeah, they do.
Nerf Wars, Mom to Mom sale. Two distinguished young women of Wayne County scholarship fundraisers. There's a road rally on May 14th and a charity golf outing on August 14th.
Should be getting new marketplace.
That's about it.
Yeah, this is the May marketplace, but I believe the new one's going to be coming out fairly soon.
Probably in a week or so.
Yep. All right. Sounds good. You know, we're always looking for guests, Mike, to come on the show.
Yes, sir.
And if anyone's a business owner or candidate running for office or belong to a community organization, we'd love to hear from you. It's very easy. Just email us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com, or you can message us on Facebook. Doesn't matter what community you live in, we want to hear from you. For now, we'll be doing the show remotely and safely from the comfort of your home or office. Share your information with us and the surrounding communities. Contact us today, and we look forward to hearing from you. And with that said, Mike, I think we're ready to call this a
Podcast.
Special thanks to our good friend Jerry Thorne from Party Animal Travel. Remember, for all your travel needs, contact Jerry at 734-525-9777. Also, a big thank you to my fantastic co-hosts, meteorologist Dr. Tom Iwinski and Kiwanis president Mike Jones. Great job as always. Mike, any final thoughts before we go?
No, I think Jerry would support the fact that we still need to be cautious because
Yes,
cases are going up. If you're vaccinated
different
and
variants.
boosted, they're not typically severe, but we want to keep our hospitals down to manageable numbers so that they can take care of normal emergencies.
And by all means, get the deaths down too. Keep them low.
Yep.
Sure. All right. Also, a big thank you to each and every one of you for sharing your time with us tonight. We really appreciate it. Had a good crowd in there tonight. Remember, this show will be available right after we sign off on Facebook. So we hope that you'll catch it later at your convenience, especially if you tuned in late by going to facebook.com/GCChat. Also, you can follow us on our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and just search for GC Community Chat. You'll find not only this show, but all of our past shows as well. And please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. We would really appreciate it. And as always, we continue to thank all the healthcare workers, first responders, police and fire, especially tonight. They were very busy. Everyone on the front lines who serve and protect us every day, we can't thank you enough. Be safe, and we want you to know that you and your families are in our thoughts and prayers every day. And when you see any of these heroes, please let them know how much you appreciate them. Remember, the success of a community depends on the community, so please support your local businesses. Don't forget, we like to promote community unity, so let's spread that unity and support one another. And please don't hesitate, vaccinate. And Mike, if you see something,
Say something.
absolutely. We need to look out for one another out there for sure. And let's see. For all your weather information, don't forget to head on over to DrTomsWeather.com. He's got a great user-friendly website over there full of good information, weather information, radar, all that. We will see you right back here next Thursday, May 26th. Getting closer to June, Mike.
Yes, sir.
We'll be live on Facebook and YouTube with our guest, Kim Pianco from American Therapy Centers right in Westland. So until then, hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for listening. Have a very safe and wonderful rest of your week. And good night. Mike, take care, buddy.
You too, Jerry.
All right. See ya.
Yeah.